Well, hello there.
Derek is back from feeling really, really crummy yesterday.
Kind of.
Not 100% though. He's not 100%. He's hanging in.
I would peg myself at 78 to 82%. Somewhere in that range.
Here we go.
Now on KXY4's Good Morning Northwest, a woman crossing Highway 2 hit by a car and killed.
A WSP trooper struck by a vehicle while on the job, and it's not the first or even the second time.
And stay-at-home dads just got a big little boost, and everything is awesome. I'm Derek Dice. Good Morning Northwest. I should say that first, actually. Just flip it. I'm off after being out yesterday.
But it's okay.
All right.
It's all right. And I'm Robin Nance. Glad you're with us on this Wednesday, February 24th.
And now it's contagious.
Yeah, well, it's okay. It's all right. Mark's got it all under control, right? Well, that's scary to say.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Don and Missy and all the other of you joining us. Glad you're here.
What's up, y'all?
It's a little rough beginning there, but we're good.
I love it. Take a look at the forecast. Love that too. Hey, we're expecting again today to be sun, some clouds out there. Should be a nice day. Current conditions, temperatures are really into what we're now very cold. We're sitting into the 30s, low 30s, and some 20s out there, but mid 30s in the central part of the state. Cloud cover, some heat there. Now, we take a look at that forecast. Yeah, we're going to start off about.
What if I threw up on the live stream?
40s are live today. It's going to be 48 degrees. Yesterday I said that we would see Pluto and Jupiter. I apologize. My brain sometimes, when I'm lack of sleep, doesn't work very well. We're going to have more from the Extreme Team side of Spokane Humane Society in just a little bit.
All right, Mark, thank you. A woman died last night, hit by a car as she was crossing the road in Airway Heights.
It happened on Highway 2 in South Hazelwood around 6:30 last night. KXY4's Casey Lund working for you. He joins us now live from the scene. And Casey, what more do we know?
Until late last night, speaking of witnesses and police, witnesses very shaken up. Police should assume it was a busy theater during that time of the evening, and then Walmart, all those businesses in the strip mall, and then combined with folks traveling at 45 miles an hour both east and west on their way home, can make for a deadly combination for sure. And from what witnesses told police, 49-year-old woman was crossing the highway from the south side of the street near the theater to the north side towards the Walmart side. Police say a car driving the outside lane.
Hi, Melissa and Jerome.
Before she made it to the center median, she stopped. That's when a white Chrysler driving the inside lane struck her. The woman was not in a crosswalk, and police say in an area of Highway 2 with very few crosswalks, pedestrians need to go the extra mile to be careful.
I can't imagine trying to cross that.
Yeah.
Crossing right there. The speed limit is 45 miles an hour. It's pretty fast.
It is pretty fast.
The police did tell us last night that driver was not intoxicated and they were traveling at the speed limit. And the Airway Heights City Council actually they voted to reduce the speed limit from 55 miles an hour in this stretch to 45 miles an hour back in 2014. Reporting live in Airway 3.
All right, Casey, thanks so much. A Washington State Patrol trooper was hurt during a high-speed a high-speed pursuit that ended in a crash.
It actually started in the Moran Prairie area and ended at 65th and Yale off the Palouse Highway. KXLY4's Grace Ditzler working for you. She dug into the KXLY4 archives yesterday and found this isn't the first time this trooper has been hurt on the job.
The Washington State Patrol says Trooper Joe Pass has been with WSP for more than 35 years. We checked back into our KXLY4 News archives, and in 2006, Trooper Pass had been hit twice already in his career. Today, Trooper Pass is patrolling the Moran Prairie on his motorcycle when he witnessed a pickup driving on the wrong side of the road near Valley Chapel Road. Pass initiated a traffic stop, but instead of pulling over, the driver sped away, starting a chase. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office
Hello, Peggy Nance. Good morning. Hey, I know you're heading out, but how's weather down there? Did you guys get hit as hard as the other areas? Hi, Pat.
Trooper Pass told KXLY in 2006.
How long was your mom down there?
All happened to the car.
All of January, all of February. So yeah. Yes.
The second time,
I know.
Snowbird situation, huh?
Not a bad gig.
his bike. Trooper Pass was taken to the hospital, but has already been released. The driver of the pickup was also taken to the hospital. Law enforcement suspect he was under the influence. Reporting in studio,
We're following new developments now in a fatal shooting outside the Palomino Event Center on Spokane's north side. 21-year-old Eduardo Villagomez, an EWU student, was killed last month when he was hit by a stray bullet. Prosecutors have now charged Anthony Williams, Kwame Bates, and LaShawn Jameson with first-degree murder. Prosecutors say they showed extreme indifference for others and could have hit more bystanders during that shootout. The three are also charged with 14 counts of drive-by shooting. Spokane City Council is looking for voter approval this April on an emergency management property tax levy. It would be a continuation of a levy that's set to expire at the end of this year. It would set the levy rate at 50 cents per $1,000 of assessed property value.
Well, Nevada has long been considered the Wild West of politics, and it lived up to its billing. Donald Trump riding to victory in the Nevada caucuses yesterday, with Trump highly favored even before the results started coming in. The real fight was between Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio for second place. Cruz spending his showing in Nevada as progress.
We are one step closer to turning the pages of the failures of the Obama-Clinton disaster.
Now, on the Democratic side, Bernie Sanders courted the minority vote ahead of South Carolina's Saturday primary and hitting rival Hillary Clinton over her paid speeches to Wall Street, demanding she release those transcripts. Hey, back to Ted Cruz. He has announced plans to visit North Idaho. The Texas senator is scheduled for the Post Falls Greyhound Park March 7th at 10 a.m. He will then head to Boise. The Idaho Republican primary is the following day.
President Obama has outlined his plan to close Guantanamo Bay. He wants to transfer more detainees to foreign countries and wants Congress to find a location in the U.S. to hold other prisoners. Advocates for closing the facility say it serves as a recruitment tool for terrorists, but many top Republicans want Guantanamo to stay open.
A scary afternoon for some New York window washers stranded 65 floors up. Their scaffold stalled while they worked outside a high-rise on Broadway Avenue. Mechanics couldn't get it moving again, so firefighters had to remove a window pane to get them back inside.
I wonder how long they ended up being out there.
Oh. Well, Lego is acknowledging the stay-at-home dad.
The toy company unveiled its latest figure family at this year's New York Toy Fair. It features a man with a red flannel shirt and a beard, you see him there, and comes paired with a stroller and a mom dressed for the office. Lego says they aren't responding to a particular demand, just looking to portray the world around us and listen to its customers. Yeah, he's got a pretty sweet beard going on. I guess, you know, if you're staying home,
pretty
you
cute.
really devote some time to your manscaping
Pretty-
and work on that. So, you know,
That's good stuff.
whatever works.
I love it. I love it. It's now 6:08.
All right, let's send it back out to Mark. And what are you destroying or fixing now? Love it.
Good plan.
Well, it's a high school spirit game like no other. How students led the way in planning this very special matchup between Shadow Park and Rogers.
And have you started training Bloomies? It's time to start thinking about Doomsday Hill. We'll give you a sneak peek at Bloomsday's new look when Good Morning Northwest continues. Hey, Wendy. Good morning.
Hi, Wendy.
And Vanessa, yeah, love Legos. Can't go wrong. Jerome, how many hours do we work in a week or in a day? You know, kind of varies. I mean, we work a full 40-plus hour week, but some weeks are longer. Some weeks are longer. I mean, we also do, you know, we MC and host a lot of charity events and things, so sometimes it's, you know, more.
But our typical work day is 3:30 a.m. to about noon, usually, give or take a little.
Give or take. Yes. Hey, super excited to bring you guys this week's Wednesday's Child. It's the first time I got invited to an adoption from one of our kids. So I'm really excited about it. The adoption happened a couple weeks back, but I just was able to put the story together this week. So, okay, it's coming up at in about a half an hour or so. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Appreciate it. I get way more compliments with the curls, so I think I'm going to have to go that route.
Yeah, it's rocking.
It's, yeah. Which is kind of nice because then it can get a little more dirty. Can wash it fewer times. Hey, and our great gas and grocery secret word coming up here shortly. Oh, hey, that's great, Wendy. Sending some STCU staff to help the Extreme team. I love the folks at STCU. That's in my bank. And hey, Jamie, good morning. So funny, last night I was just watching your video again that I had saved on my phone from your singing. You are really, really good.
All right, welcome back. It is 6:12 now on your Wednesday morning. You know what I like? When we look at these traffic cams, you start to see it getting a little bit lighter, a little earlier every day.
Indeed. Yeah, it's looking good. This is a good song, though, to also get going with the Extreme team.
For sure.
Well, they don't need a song. They've got all kinds of their own music right there. What's going on?
What?
Bye, Mom. Have a great day. Hey, here's a look at what's happening.
Start moving it around a little bit. It's a good problem.
What are you doing?
I'm just like showing them what we're looking at.
All right, good morning, everybody. Let's take a look at the forecast. It's freezing outside. There's no doubt about it. We have, again, sun or blue and we have clear.
Just giving you a look at what we're seeing.
There they are. Our high today is going to be 48 degrees. It's going to be well from 31
Hi, Stephanie.
For the almanac yesterday, it was 46.
Oh, you curtsied. Lovely. Jamie, that's awesome.
We've been as cold as 10 and as warm as near 6.
And Pat, we are, the music we're listening to today, we are at the mercy of our director, who's actually making some really good choices this morning, Eric Jennings.
Severe rain showers through Tennessee, Georgia, South Carolina, but Illinois to New York, it's rain, snow mixed, it's a mess. And there it's going to be that glittery mix with some heavy snows in areas. That's going to continue throughout the day. We're going to hear more about this throughout the day and throughout this evening.
Yeah.
Into the northwest, it's really quite nice. Portland's going to be dry again. That makes
Jamie, thank you, and thank you for your tweet yesterday. I'm sorry that I didn't have the energy to respond to anything further instead of just liking it.
50 Thursday, reveal day, mostly sunny, beautiful Friday, 50.
I got a whole lot of TV watched yesterday, though. Some Better Call Saul, some Girls,
Oh, the new ones.
some Love on Netflix. You should watch it. It's good.
What's Love?
It's new. It just dropped like last week. And I went back and watched some old Cougar football games that I had on the DVR. Because that's what I do.
How's the new Better Call Saul? Is it better?
The first 2 episodes of this season are better than
good.
the first season.
Good.
It's like there's so much setup in season 1
Yeah.
that like it wasn't, and we weren't seeing the Saul that we saw in Breaking Bad, and
Yeah.
now we're
Then to
starting
build
to
up-
see
so- okay,
how
good.
he became who he is.
Good.
Attached to some special lighting that's going to go to a special
All right.
sign that CDA Metals made up off by design.
It's hilarious. Chuck,
And by
for
that,
some reason,
I
started
know
watching the
it
Better
turns
Call
out
Saul.
well, but,
Watched them
it's gonna
all.
be
Now he's going to watch Breaking Bad. I'm like,
away from it.
Oh, he's never watched Breaking
he's-
Bad.
No.
Other LED lights
He's not a
so
he's not a big like just sit and watch like series and stuff. He'll sit and watch Cops for like and they all the same. You know, he just watches them over and over and over. But like,
Rick, come in here a minute.
it's crazy.
You brought donuts, so I'll put you on TV. Thank you. I brought donuts for you and me. Donuts. Yeah, I know what everyone else is eating.
Oh, I should have gone to get coffee. Dang. Missed my slot.
Years and years with the Extreme team. Thank you very much. So what did you bring us today?
We've got 4x4 pavers, 4x6 pavers, some columns.
Okay.
It's stuff you asked for. Just all at me. I said, here's the spot where we're going to build. And Rick goes, okay, I don't have enough to build all of that. But what we'll do is we'll fill it, we'll kitty wampus it around, and then we're going to put a
Kitty
planting area
wampus it
with
around.
Kitty Wampus. Mark just busted out a kitty wampus.
He made it a verb.
We're going to put some trees and some plants there. It's going to be perfect. Yeah, you have to give some elevation out there. Yeah, everything's just flat, so that's perfect. All right, they're going to start offloading. We want to thank Mathis Striping coming up and National Barricade. This, guys, is all going to look brand new. They're bringing in new bumpers. They've ordered.
I can't even believe how giant this project is.
No.
Like every aspect of the Humane Society is
For sure.
getting an upgrade.
And you love it when a plan comes together. All right. Good morning, Northwest time now 6:16.
Coming up, we will show you a kid who has had just about enough of his own birthday cake.
Oh, really? And a robot who's had just about enough of humans. All that, plus your secret word coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Oh.
Is he going to fight back?
Well, I guess I'd have just about enough of humans too. All right.
Listen, a-hole. Bye, Wendy. Have a nice day at work. We will flip the camera over since Drew is coming up. Ooh, Jeremy. Jeremy. You're on the live stream, Jeremy. Jeremy's on the live stream. Everybody. Look at Jeremy. He's trying to hide. He hates being on camera.
Jeremy's gonna call in sick tomorrow.
Just. 10 sick days.
Ugh.
That one?
Our karaoke night promo.
Yeah.
There was a shot in it of me, Melissa, and Mark singing, and I do not remember singing with Melissa and Mark.
I saw that.
Oh, at the very end,
What?
the very last one, that Boys to Men song. That
Oh.
awful way to end. I gotta say,
Was it
I
End of the Road?
was really disappointed with how that. We gotta make a better plan. Like we need to say, here's how we're gonna end the entire night.
Yeah.
We're
yeah.
singing Friends in Low Places or something like that.
Yeah.
Like that needs to be our
What,
thing.
that was kind of our plan, though. But then what
Yeah.
happened?
I don't think it ever got
Conveyed?
conveyed to karaoke.
Yeah. Who had his own ideas. And also decided to get his own song in there
That's right, I had to
when
re-
time was running out.
Yeah, yeah.
What was his song?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, that's right.
I had fun with it.
It's like we had like
But-
a list so deep of people
Yeah.
trying to sing,
And
then
Haynes.
and then like a half hour left, and then he's got it.
And then he's like, I'm gonna throw in.
Because that's what karaoke guys do. Though.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Definitely I know.
He wants to do it for us again and wants us to let him know,
No,
but we'll find some.
he needs current music.
Robin, you need a coffee assistant, says Pat.
I do. It is now 6:19. Some models at New York Fashion Week found themselves in a hairy situation.
And it has a lot of people scratching their heads, wondering if fur nails could become the latest trend. Here to look at what's
Ooh.
trending is our Drew Reeves.
I really hope not.
Please.
Yeah, during New York Fashion Week, one designer, he literally had his models wear fur on their nails. This really bizarre trend is apparently something people have been doing for a little while, but it's just now starting to get noticed. But the models walk the runway with their nails covered in faux fur, and the internet
That
has
looks
been
weird.
reacting to the new
It's
trend,
awful.
mostly in a negative way, understandably. But my biggest question is, what if you have a hair in your mouth? What do you do? Can you just pull it out? Can you just get more hair in your mouth? Well, here's a kid who has had just about enough of it. It's his birthday and this cake. That's because he's been tasked with the most difficult job in the world, blowing out the candle. Try as he might, he can't seem to get the flame out. He spits, shakes his head. He even tries his hand at barking at it, but it just won't go out. I think we'll just assume somebody had to help him out in the end.
Oh.
When the robots eventually take over the world, it's going to be obvious why they're coming after the human race. This robot just wants to pick up his box in peace, but that human won't let him. Moves the box all over the place, even
Whoa.
pushes the robot like
how
that.
rude.
Yeah. I mean, understandably, why the robots would be upset with us. After that, he even pushes him to the
Whoa!
ground.
Oh!
Can you believe that? The robot gets back up, but man.
Hey, you know what?
I think
They're just-
he's plotting his revenge
Yeah,
down
they're
there.
testing its metal.
Yeah, literally.
But you almost
Dang.
feel kind of bad for it, how it looks like a actual person.
I think maybe it does make it a little more sad.
Yeah.
Like it should have feelings and
Yeah,
be upset
exactly,
that that man
exactly.
is
Yeah.
doing
He
all those
should,
things
he should
to
feel
it.
bad that that guy pushed him to the
Yeah,
ground.
like, look, dude.
Yeah, when you
Just trying to
gotta
do my
sleep
thing here.
sometime. All right. It's now 6:21. It is the Evergreen State versus the Beaver State tonight in men's college hoops. UW is at Oregon State.
And the Cougs will be looking to score a major upset in Eugene as they take on the Ducks. Will Sherrod has more on his alma mater versus mine next in sports. Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on your Wednesday morning. We'll be right back.
So if we do karaoke again, do we do it somewhere different? Where there are, because apparently that's kind of part of the problem was is that, like, because that guy couldn't, like, those were our speakers from the station,
They couldn't bring their own stuff in, or
couldn't-
what?
Well, because it's all kind of at a place, and I guess it's like they have everything hardwired or
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So do we move it location, or do we keep the location and just try to find somebody who has a different setup?
I don't know.
don't
I
know
would
why
almost
have
think we
to-
could go somewhere that's like an established karaoke
Yeah.
place.
It needs more of a stage. There's no stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no, like, performance area.
I wonder if that place where Timmery does her thing, like I wonder if that has. I've never been there, but
The only karaoke bar I've been to is Monterey.
oh, how's that?
It's so fun. I really like it. But
I remember going with, like, Kralovich and, like, Craig
Oh,
to one of those Chinese restaurants.
I went to one
Division.
with Darcy and her family to one of those ones on North Division.
Yeah.
Peking North, maybe?
No, it was on the other side and closer to downtown.
Oh.
Can't remember.
Yes, Jamie agrees. We need more of a performance area.
See?
Yeah, I agree. I do love the Viking though, and they're very nice to us there. But yeah. And unfortunately, I think we're going to up the price. I mean, you know, we got to make some money at these things. It's a fundraiser.
Secret word coming up.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Jamie says the Star has a big stage area plus a lot of tables.
It does. They do a lot of karaoke there, I think. Like 4 nights a week, I think.
Wow. Well, I want to make sure that it's somewhere where it has decent parking. That's the thing that kind of worries me about downtown.
Jamie, I haven't been in the Star in a long time, but isn't it kind of a dump though? It's pretty dumpy, isn't it?
Nothing wrong with the
I
dive.
Yeah, I shouldn't say that.
Nothing wrong with the dive. Some of the best character there.
Yeah, see, Pat says you could do a traveling road show.
Interesting. We could take our show on the road every so often.
Will it come to an end?
I think that'd be fun, Pat.
I will share this KXLY full sports update. Struggling is an understatement. Washington State Cougars absolutely lost. Ernie Penn's bunch, losers of 13 straight contests, hoping to find their way tonight against first place Oregon in Eugene. The Ducks 19-point favorites in the deserts. You can listen live beginning at 6:30 on 920 KXLY and 100.3 FM.
John Jess? John Jace?
I cleaned out tons of stuff yesterday
Really?
on my phone.
And Paul Wolf officially returns to the Big Sky, joining the coaching
Maybe it's
staff.
John Jace. There you go.
That's, yeah. Yes.
Nobody put the punctuation. All right, 6:25, and it's time for KXLY's Great Gas and Grocery Giveaway, sponsored by Senex Zip Trip and Yokes Fresh Market. Today's secret word is Chris, with a K as in Crocker. For your chance to win $100 worth of gas and groceries, just go to our website, KXLY.com, or the KXLY4 News Facebook page.
At the end of the month, one winner will receive $1,000 to spend at Fred's Appliance. Make sure you're clicking on that Great Gas and Grocery Giveaway link, which again is at KXLY.com or the KXLY Facebook page, and then enter the secret word along with your information. And make sure you watch the news at 5, 6, and 11 for 3 more chances to win every day.
All right, time now for a check of the birthdays. And the first message says, happy birthday to my wife, Dolores. Love you very much, from your loving husband.
Happy birthday to Linda. You are a wonderful mom, mother-in-law, and grandmother. You're the glue that holds us together. Hope your day is as wonderful as you are, love. Your favorite, Christy.
And happy birthday to Steve, from John, Jace, and Dawn.
And if you have a birthday wish or some other kind of wish you'd like us to get on the air, send it right here via email to goodmorningnorthwest@kxly.com. Be sure to include a picture, all the names, make sure you punctuate, etc., because some of us are grammar police. We'll be back with our next half hour of Good Morning Northwest after this.
And then we don't have
And we
to
don't
guess.
want to screw up your names and
Right.
your stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I was actually him this time, but
Mic check, 1, 2, buddy.
I'll show the script.
also there was an incorrect "your" in there.
See, it says, let's see, how do we do this? Look at that last one. That last line from John, Jace, and Dawn. But it just looks like John Jace or John Jass or something because there's no commas. So that's how it comes across to us. And then we're left to decipher. And
We have to
then,
try to figure it out.
you
Yeah,
know,
exactly. Okay. All right. Our producer Joel adding a couple of stories into this next news block. Letting us know. Good morning, Ken.
Hi, Ken. Hi, Vanessa. What did you do, Vanessa? LOL, looks like I did it. And hi, Alam. Thank you for joining us. I'm feeling better today. Not 100%, but better.
Like an
By
actual
Casey
dog?
or by Mark?
Like an actual dog by Casey or Mark? Which lifestyle? Oh.
Oh.
They're supposed to be there. I know I was going to say, was everyone attacking Casey? Oh. Okay, fantastic.
Thank you, Missy.
Well, Well, Vanessa, don't write it like that. Write it to where we don't have to worry about messing it up.
Yes.
Because, I mean, the thing about it is we want to properly make the wishes as the person who wrote it. And if it's not written appropriately, we could screw it up.
And we don't want to slaughter somebody's name on their birthday.
Now, on KXLY4's Good Morning Northwest, a Spokane jury sees disturbing evidence against a former VA doctor accused of crimes against children.
A Western Washington house explodes with an elderly couple inside. But what caused it?
And a little monkeying around in space? Are things really under control in the International Space Station? This is awesome.
Yeah.
Good Morning Northwest, I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Wednesday, February the 24th. Mark Peterson here now with a look at that forecast from the Extreme Team site at the Humane Society.
Introduce you to another reason we love Lance Pounder. That is
Oh my gosh.
everybody. He is coming in to get chipped at the vet for Brady. He's as big as Lance. I mean, really, I think he's taller. I think he's huge. All right, take a look at the forecast, everybody. It's going to be a nice day today. We're going to have sun and clouds. Things are looking pretty nice. The temperatures this morning
As flawlessly as me, Jamie, I don't think so.
And we're going to see those temperatures continue to be hovering around 30 degrees. You're a little
Pat wants to know about the ear.
That earpiece is so that we can, our director and producers can communicate with us in our ear, giving us instructions on, like, you know, what's coming next, we're going to this, blah, blah, blah.
Now let the drool commence. We'll have more coming up from the Spokane Humane Society, where it's all about dogs, cats, our four-legged friends. Coming up.
I love Hagrid. He is awesome.
Very cute. All right, Airway Heights police say a fatal collision could have been avoided last night.
A vehicle hit and killed a 49-year-old woman on Highway 2 in South Hazelwood Road about 6:30. KXLY4's Casey Lund working for you. He is live at the scene. Casey, what happened out there?
All right, Casey, thank you very much. Well, a warning now if you have children watching. Our next story contains graphic details. It was a tough day in federal court for jurors who had to watch more than 8 minutes of child porn video made by former VA Dr. Craig Morgenstern. Morgenstern is charged with 35 counts, including aggravated sexual assault, production of child porn, and taking children across state lines for his own sexual gratification. Prosecutors called several witnesses Monday to show Morgenstern used his position at the VA to get drugs he would then use to sedate children and sexually assault them. In 2014, a young boy escaped from Morgenstern's 9-mile home and called police, telling them Morgenstern drugged him and sexually assaulted him. Inside the doctor's home, agents found thousands of images of child porn and 5 videos from 2008 that Morgenstern made with minors. In those videos, experts said the children appeared to be unconscious. If convicted on just one of those charges, Morgenstern could get life in prison.
The Spokane Valley City Council forced the resignation of city manager Mike Jackson last night. Jackson has held that job since 2007, but Mayor Rod Higgins says they had different views on what direction the city should take. Last night's council meeting was standing room only, many disagreeing with the forced resignation. 3 of the 7 council members also did not support it. Jackson has been placed on leave effective immediately. This morning, billionaire Donald Trump is waking up a winner and one step closer to the GOP nomination in the race for president. He got a big victory in the Nevada caucus. On the same night, the Democratic contenders hit the stage for a town hall in South Carolina.
ABC's Kenneth Moten reports the race is heating up less than a week to go before Super Tuesday. Well, around the Northwest this morning, 2 people died in an explosion that destroyed a home south of Port Orchard, Washington. The explosion was so powerful, it completely leveled the home and blew out the windows of a nearby elementary school. Officials are still working to determine what exactly caused that explosion.
In news around the nation this morning, 3 people are dead, several more injured after storms ripped through Louisiana and Mississippi. 2 died in an RV park in St. James Parish, Louisiana. 22 reports of tornadoes came into the National Weather Service yesterday. At least 7 people there suffered critical injuries, and 30 others are hurt. Forecasters say the risk of severe storms continues today and will move to the northeast.
As the battle between Apple and the FBI continues over hacking into the phone of one of the San Bernardino shooters, the nation's cellular carriers aren't taking sides. AT&T and T-Mobile have released neutral statements, while Sprint and Verizon have remained silent. It's in sharp contrast to big consumer tech companies, several of whom have thrown their support behind Apple.
Take a look at this heartwarming reunion in New Jersey. Army Specialist Amanda Rodriguez back home after a nearly year deployment to Afghanistan. The single mom wanted to surprise her 3-year-old son, Zayden, so she showed up at his daycare. She was nervous about his reaction at first. She's been gone a long time. But as soon as Zayden saw his mom, he ran straight into her arms.
Well, Bloomies rejoice. The 40th annual Bloomsday race will be here before you know it.
Are you ready for it? Race director Don Cardong just unveiled the new 2016 official race poster. Steve Merriman of Sigma Design created it. It features 2 Bloomsday finishers. Their images made out of old race t-shirts, logos, and other art. Cardong says it's hard to believe the Lilac City has kept this tradition going strong for 4 decades.
We never forget. Back in 1977,